Okay guys, we got John here from the West Blue who just won first place right now at the store championship. And honestly speaking, he ran a deck that he never even played once.
What the fuck?
He just picked it up and went undefeated. So yeah, give us like a little breakdown on your deck.
Alright, hey guys, Anthony from Westbluepirates. So today I decided to go for the store champion, red blue ace. So my matchups were round 1 was Emu, round 2 mirror match against Little D from Westbluepirates, round 3 was Green Zoro, round 4 was another Emu.
And what was your hardest matchup that you could think
Hardest matchup would probably be the final matchup because he was with someone who lent me the deck and also was teaching me what Ace really wants to do, especially against Emu, since Emu is now one of the top competitive decks.
Okay, awesome. Can you give us like a little brief breakdown on each card?
Yeah. So in red blue ace you do run the Monkey D Garp and the Ezo. You want to see these on going first or second. That way you can really search out your 8 costs and your 10 cost Whitebeard and your 9 cost Whitebeard. These are what's really gonna cinch you when facing against Emu. We do have our 4-cost Marco and our blue Yamato. In most games, I love seeing Yamato, mainly because I could get the ones on my ace leader. That way I could get my effect off if Emu decides to play the one that pops, and I can still draw a card while drawing another card from my previous turn, and on the Marco as well.
Yeah, especially that when you pop the Marco, you draw 3 cards instead of 1, right?
Yeah. Pudding, self-explanatory, especially in the mirror matchups. You want to see pudding because if your ace has 10 cards, you really want to see the pudding to putting them, get them down so you can get your better card.
Nice.
Then we have our Otamas, our Thatches, and our Utas. These are just your generic 2Ks that Ace wants to run. The Thatch are hard to use the effect, so Roger gets activated. Most of the time I just use them as counter, which really cinched me on keeping all my 2Ks in hand for all the heavy 7K hits that Emu runs.
Nice. And then Uda becoming a clutch blocker, like once you're your 10 Dawn for the 2 extra Dawn after using the event, right?
Yeah. And then we have Atmos and Jozu.
Did you ever use these?
So Atmos and Jozu's I really didn't. I used them more as fodder for the effect. The only time I summoned Jozu once just to get another generic searcher like the Garp or the Izu back into my hand so I could play it next turn.
Okay.
But other than that, because of Emu's effects, you really can't use any of their effects to bounce anything off their board.
Yeah, they're practically immune.
In this deck, we run 2 Gum Gum Giants, just in case for any big bodies in the mirror matches to get rid of their 10 costs. Or in Emu's case, if they just summon the 10 costs and don't use the effect to get off board to summon the other 5, we can use this for them just to waste their turn.
Gotcha.
Then we have
one of the main cards of the entire deck.
Yeah. The entire deck. So you want to go second in this deck and see this as much as you can to summon either the 10 cost Whitebeard or the 9 cost to make your leader an 8K leader. And most of the time I did use the secondary effect, which you don't need to take your own life, to give him +2, so I have an 8K leader or a 10K leader with his effect.
With the 9 cost Newgate,
yeah. And in the Emo matchup, the finals, I was able to go back to back on the even curve and see 3 of these and cinch it with the Goldie Roger at the end.
Okey-dokey. So yeah, and then Roger's pretty much self-explanatory.
Yeah,
You activate a blocker, you're at 0.
Yeah. You want to always see this against the emu, and you want to have at least 2 to 3 big bodies before when you play this. That way, their counter effects and the counter cards are useless, and their blockers are also useless. Because once they constantly want to block to draw cards, but with this effect, any of your attackers instantly wins you the game.
Nice. And then we got the prize cards, guys. If you could like just showcase them a little bit up right there to the.
So in first place, we get the Sabo. Everyone's running this one now, the red-black Sabo deck. And then we do have your 5/7 green Tashiki that every Zoro runs.
Okie dokie. Any shout outs or anything you gotta mention of this big huge win that you just.
I want to shout out our buddy Charlie for lending me the deck. Because of him, now I'm really going to run Ace for the next couple of months of the OP13 meta.
Okay.
And, shout out West Blue Pirates, our captain, D. Canaris, Sen. And, yeah.
Okay. Awesome, dude. Thank you, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that wraps it up, guys.